Okay, from this point is a tourist map of the Summer Palace. Tower of Buddha incense, I think, is behind me, and the Seasdom of Wisdom Temple. And since it's up, I'll walk up and get that out of the way. I wish I knew what this symbology was here. This looks like a tree. I don't know if it's supposed to be or not. All over people find places and moments to do what Orientals, I think, do best. This construct, and you wonder what the story is behind it. A whim of Shishi says it's too dangerous to climb, but in fact, it looks exactly what it was made for. So we'll go explore it a bit. But this is how you make the appearance of a rocky mountain. And these are the walls of whatever I'm approaching. And I leave the camera on so that you can kind of experience what I'm experiencing, and that's the fun of going any place at all. This is a pretty little gate. What I like are these finials that are hanging down. It'd be interesting if they were painted up, because they look like they'd be pretty. And here what appears to be a double set of these, whatever they are, that uses bracket doors. So I'm back on the main path now, and I'll take the little pathway to the left, and I'll mind the hilly road and take it because I can get the hard part out of the way. Today's actually a relatively nice day. In fact, it's a very nice day. It's cool. There's a breeze. And the news says there will be rain. So one of the girls gave me an umbrella to carry with me. It's just very enjoyable strolling along here. I'm early enough in the morning, and I'm sure the tour groups don't hike this hard, that there are very few people up here. It's very nice. Some pretty walls here for what I don't know. I think this may be the outer limit of this area. I'm not sure what. And the same kind of walls on the other side. As we get closer to the buildings, I think there was probably a whole compound of buildings to our left, maybe even to our right. The area to the left is the part of the area that's being restored, but notice that this is like the Confucian temple we were in yesterday that had the glazed tile triple arch entryway. This seems to have a profusion of what I'm guessing are Buddha icons. And in the Buddha religion, the more Buddhas you got, the better. That's not just a funny comment by me. So this is of the same design as that archway was. I mean, in the sense that it's got these what look like marble carved archways, and then the glazed wall surfaces. Looks like two dragons, and again the circle may represent heaven or the earth as a sphere. I suspect if that was the case, it would have been a sphere. And it looks like an allusion to waves or clouds beneath there. Okay, now we're going into the entrance of the Tower of Buddhist Incense. Here's another small tower perched on a pile of rock that in the main looks intentional or natural, but it may not be, because you can see that both looks like a building enclosure as well as an entryway, etc., have been created in the same style. So this whole thing may be a construct. Here, the elaborate square enclosure wall reflecting earth, I suspect. Those are the three entryway gate that I looked at, where I photographed the panel up on top, of which you see two. Imagine when the Empress Dowager Cixi was the only person who had the true authority to use this huge lake. More restoration work going on there.
这个不行，做这行子，你看看俺们那天上岛的饭店，40分钟光坐那快艇到那个湖，到那个芦苇荡那个，就跟那个车道似的，有时候就来回穿。挺好玩的。往上就不能到这儿下去了，直接跑这儿就走了。
There's another stele down there commemorating some event. Now leaving. Okay, you can see my present position. Below that red arrow is the Tower of Buddhist Incense that we just visited. To the right up is Suzhou Street, which was built by the emperor. It's a commercial street in the sense of shops. Whether it was built for him as shops seems incredulous, since he owned everything. And then off to our right, Garden of Harmonious Interests. And then the long corridor, East Palace Gate down below. This is the top of the area that's being restored. This building is interesting to the left, particularly the windows. Almost look Egyptian for some reason, yet remind me of the niches in the walls at the Inca temples. So I'm thinking that this route down to Suzhou Street is either the area that's closed off for restoration, or the entry area that I came into. This may just be the other side of the exercise area that people could have access to the top. Some beautiful flowers growing wild. It's a vine flower. Incredibly beautiful, in my opinion. almost look like there's a little bright light deep inside the flower.